Raise your hand if you know. Okay, okay, 2. Who wants to be brave enough to, I'll tell them.
This is car, two cars crashed.
Okay? She said this. Okay? Do you want to add? Okay. So let's introduce you to classifiers. To ghost what you see. So be a participant in the videos. When using classifiers, these 3 topics that you see in here are not necessary to do that in summary. We're just kind of giving you the background for this. So from here on out, we do not keep referring, we're not going to keep referring to that. Just the understanding classifiers and being able to incorporate them will be your goal. All right, so yes, y'all doing good copying this. This is good. We're good? All right, so the sign for chair is, okay. Tell me the difference.
Sit.
Chair and sit down.
Ah. So we have, what's this one?
Chair.
I'm going to show you. When you sat in your chair, did you do this?
No.
That is chair. To sit is to sit. One time. So that's a noun verb. You actually learn about that in this level 2, explaining more and expanding on that. It doesn't always have a set rule that's there. It is flexible in ASL. Now you're going to do, with classifiers, it's really important to establish what you are explaining. So if I have a car, I'm not just going to go this, because this could be a car, it could be a motorcycle, it could be a boat, it could be many different things. So you want to establish what you are explaining more about. That makes sense? Okay, so let's spell TED together. I'm going to watch y'all as you spell it, just to look. Okay, pet. So what did y'all use for pet? I used the main E.
I used to.
I use the main E. So when you spell it, I'm going to ask you which ones you use. Vet. Okay, which one do you use? I would use this one because it went right from my V to my E. Keep. I use the regular one, and I slid it. Okay, net. So it's much, now don't wrap it, keep it out, in, key, and you like just, okay, rest. Which one do you use for rest? Yes. And meet. Let me see your slider. Let me see what y'all do. Okay. And then papers. What questions do you have?
The double E, do you, what do I say?
You're going to say, hi, my name is, and spell your name. And
I want to.
okay, ready?
Okay.
E to slide like meet, meet, or you can do meet, just a slight bounce.
Right, okay.
Yes. Notice I held my hand here. Why did I hold this? because I'm bringing emphasis to that word. You asked me about a specific word, so I'm actually really homing in on that word. A lot of time it just brings extra power to the word, like if I just wanted to emphasize anything, like I'm really tired, I could go, I could spell it if I wanted to, or I could go, just the emphasis, that goes with it. I actually don't really spell tired, but I don't know why I say that. All right, any other questions? Okay, here we are. We are heading on to our next one. This one is, who has ever played the lottery? Anybody? Okay, we're going to play that in the class. But first, I don't know how many numbers you know. Who knows up to 100? Okay, let's start with number 1. There are some discrepancies, but we are flexible on this one. So basically, what I have found in our area, 1 is turned this way. You can do it this way, fine. But in our area, is that the same for this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it switches. Okay, so we agree. Palm facing in. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and I did see some of this. So that goes back to the finger spelling rule again. So apply it here. 4, 5. Now for 6. Now we turn it around. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let me see your 11. Okay, 11 flicks. It actually gets behind the thumb, flicks. 11. And 12, flick it. Okay, and palm orientation, very good correction. And 13, now 13, the fingers come together and it bends down. 13, 14, 14, 15, okay, 16. Now, there are multiple ways to sign 16. Who knows the other one? We have 10, 6. We have 16. We have 16. This class, we just teach you this. Shake it. I know! But we're going to keep it focused. Make it easy. 16, 17. Just keep going up your fingers. 18, 19, and 20. Now the 20s are the hardest, I think. Okay, are y'all ready to do that together? So we do 21. I'm watching y'all. 21. Good. We have 2 versions of 21. We have the gun. Oh, yeah. Okay? And the 21 gun salute. And we have what? Okay. 22. Good. 22. 23. We have 2 versions. The L is a 2, 23, or 23. And palms this way. Good job. Good switch. 24, 24, 25. We have 2 versions. We have 2, 5, or we have 25. Now, why do we do that? Let's back this up. So for 21, okay, we're doing this. We have the 1 finger, and we're shaking our out. For 23, we have the 3, and we're shaking the 3rd one. For 25, we have the 5, and we're shaking the middle one. Okay, so if that helps, so again, 21, there's our 1 and our 2. Okay, and 23, we have the number 3, shake it. 25, we have the number 5, and shake it. Okay? And now, going on up, once you get past the 20s, much easier. So we did 26, it's L6, L7 is 20. Okay, 29. Notice the slight movement, right? We're going to actually teach you in this course the movement. There is a rhythm in how you move your wrist, going from higher to lower, lower to high. Okay, and that's how you catch things. We're also going to teach you in this how to recognize the numbers easier based on what might be up or what might be down. So those are little hints we throw in there. So moving up, when we get to our 30s, who knows there's 2 ways to sign 30? Okay, so we have 30. Do you know? You look like you know sign.
No. I'm just very embarrassed.
Okay, 30, 30. 30. Now you have to be careful how you sign that 30. It's not this way. It's not this way. It's literally drive your car, 30. Okay? 40?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so 30. What would be 40? 40. You can do 40, 40, or 40. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, same thing. Just a little shake. Okay, so now when we do all of our numbers, we're going to do like, and tell me about the double numbers. What happens to them?
Slide them.
Bounce. Yeah, like 33, okay? 44, easy, easy. So the rest of them are easy, 41, 42, 43. Tell me something. Why at the beginning I told you to turn your wrist this way, and now I'm telling you to turn it this way? Why? Because in ASL we like to complicate moves. There are so many, and you'll see some hints in here. There are so many ways, rules, I guess, related to numbers in ASL. It changes based on sports, on even jerseys that you wear. When you have numbers, even when I'm in class and I'm signing something, number 1, the answer is B. So how would you sign that? I'm going to sign it outwards. I'm not going to sign it towards me. 1, and then I'm going to bring this up, B. Why am I doing that? Because the student is deaf and can't watch you and write at the same time, so I'm just going to do it at the same time for you. Okay? So little hints, lots of different things, but numbers are completely complex. In English, there's 3 forms, and in ASL, there are it's either 26 or 28 different systems that we use related to numbers. Okay, we did that. Are y'all ready for the lottery? Okay, I'm not going to make you buy a ticket though. Now, to get your lottery so that you're not sitting all day, I would like for you, when you get a ticket, to actually, I'm going to have you be the passer. Come right here, and I'm going to let you pass it out. So you're going to take, how many people do we have? How many's playing? Are y'all playing? Playing the lottery? Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. Shoot, forgot where I started. Y'all count with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. Y'all have to come up to her to get your card, to get your lottery ticket, and I want you to spell the word ticket as fast as you can, remembering the rules, and spell it smoothly and in the right area and everything. Okay? Okay. I called her. She's like T-I-C-K. Go ahead, do it again. Good.
Okay, there we go.
Very good. That's what we don't even know we're doing. And I catch myself all the time having to review, making sure that I'm clear. Okay, we were just saying you look down and you miss, and I'm saying imagine about the deaf kids in school, how much they miss. Okay, that's why I hold it. And a lot of times, even interpreting, I'm holding information until they're able to look at me again. Okay, here we go. It's the first set of numbers. And you'll learn about the pivoting in the course too. Okay, the next number. Next. Next.
What was the third one?
Okay.
I want to
Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. 67,
0,
97, 84. Okay, you can come pick out a tab. It is over. And you need to see Sue Frisbee to help you with your question. Okay, do you know her? Her information's in your packet, okay? Here we go. Here's another one. I'm going to repeat that again. It's important to get the first one. Next. Imagine being deaf in a math class. Okay, you back? Nobody won? I got 10 tickets, 10 people. Here we go, one more time.
60, sorry.
Okay, 61. Who has 61 first on their card? Okay, here's the next numbers.
49.
Okay, so you can go over there and pick. Okay. So grab your two suckers over there. You had a struggle with finger spelling?
Yes, just that I can give it way better than I received it. So
Okay. Now, did you just see me sign? Because I wasn't having to sign and talk at the same time, I was able to shift to what? ASL, which is a beautiful language, and that's what we teach in here is ASL. We're not teaching English sign or the pidgin, which is right in the middle. We're teaching more grammatical features. We also have in here deaf culture, so we have interviewed deaf people on different subjects, like related to music, phone calls, and so forth, and you get to see that in this course too. Now, finger spelling. How do you change to improve on your finger spelling? Oh, yeah, just get a friend and practice. Really? Who wants to practice with me, right? What are other ideas that you hear or that you think you can do?
In the past, I used to do it, finger spell in the car. If I see something, I just finger spell it. Just finger spell, finger spell, finger spell.
well, my problem is that when I'm watching someone fingerspell, I'm sounding out the word in my head. And if I get something wrong, I go back and correct it, and then they've gone ahead, and I've lost the word.
Just ask them to repeat. Ask them to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so for receptive right now, because everyone is at different levels, and we all understand that. So what I want to challenge you to do is for receptive. There are many videos out on YouTube that you can start with and just watch and pick up. We have a lot embedded in here that we direct you to. We actually have finger spelling in every week that you have to catch the words as well. That's just one thing to do. The other thing that's really, there's two things that I like to do that help me. And one is, it takes time. Okay, you just have to understand, you need time. So one thing would be is that you get out your phone and you record yourself. Now, here's the clincher. Maybe go online, print off names. Print it off. Record yourself signing maybe 10 of them. Put it away. The next day, come back to your phone and see if you can catch each word. And you have the answers right there to check yourself. Okay? It's just practice. It's doing it again, again, and again. The other thing I do, I think I forgot it already. Sorry. I remember now. Is I will practice my finger spelling in front of my face. So I'm getting another angle too. And so your mind is just picking it up still as you do that. So I'm going, and I'm seeing it at a different angle. So you're getting two things in one.
Do it in front of the mirror.
Do it in front of the mirror, yes. In front of the mirror and watch yourself. Because you can catch yourself. Cat. 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 If you can't, when you're saying it, you don't slow down. Cat. You just say it and spell it as you get to it. Cat. Delay, that's fine. Okay, so those are two ideas, and that's your homework. When you go home, just start recording yourself, video yourself, whatever you want. Again, you can even take this piece of paper and read it and finger spell the whole first paragraph, and then come back the next day and see what you got. Now, when you're finger spelling, a lot of times it looks like one big blur, right? No pauses in between. It is hard. In deaf culture, when they're finger spelling, often it is fluid, it seems, but there are pauses there most of the time. But they're just going too fast. You can't ask them to do it again. Now, let's answer your question. You said you had trouble, and all of you had trouble when, say it again, you're receptive, and you're holding on to that, and they're already
Right.
going on with a word, and you're missing everything, right? Okay. A few hints when somebody's finger spelling, and this comes with practice. That is, if you know what their topic is. Oh, how many kids do you have? I have 3. Already ready, you're going to guess and predict that they are going to what? They're going to finger spell their names.
Yeah.
So now that you know it's coming, mentally you're ready for that. If you're caught off guard, you're like, oh, hold on, you're finger spelling. I was not ready. What was that first 2 letters? So that's one hint to think about how be just mentally prepared. Another thing is the content. What are they even talking about? So if they're talking about, hey, I'm going to the horses and I'm going to bet on, if you know the horse names, then that'll help you catch what they're spelling. Now the other thing is, I heard you say letter, 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 letter. Do me a favor. Read this first sentence out loud.
The American finger
Oh, no, no, no. Read it like you read finger spelling.
THEAMERICAN. That's ridiculous.
No, keep going. Keep going.
FINGERSPELLED.
Okay, hold on. Can anybody interpret what she just letter, letter, letter?
No, that's even in the past you could.
That's what you're trying to do.
Yes, I guess so, yeah.
Yes, that is what you're trying to do when you're watching somebody finger spell. So when you are, again, it's only practice.
Right.
It's nothing, it could take you, I hate to say this, a year, more, whatever. Because I'm still watching deaf. Sometimes I'll even have a deaf person. I say, come here, what are they finger spelling? I don't know. Oh, good. I feel so bad now. So that's okay. You're not going to be perfect. So don't read their finger spelling as if you are, like you just did, THEARE. Okay? Look at it as a whole word.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna do one for you. Are you ready? I'm gonna spell a word from here.
Okay.
Practice it with me, okay?
Spell.
Good. Now, when I spelled the first time, it was harder, but when I did this, then I spelled.
Still missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna back
I got
up.
the L.
But if you next time, I'm gonna do it again. Don't let me forget to come back for you. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, that was a hard one. I put a hard one out there for you. Watch what I am signing. Because I actually finger spelled what I'm signing, which will often happen in your communication. Watch again. No, I did this. What is this?
Drive.
To hold on. So now watch when it's finger spelling. I know, that was a hard one. Okay, what did you catch of that word? Tell me what letters you caught.
P and E.
B.
L-U.
So you called a P and an E. Okay, now think conceptually. This is how you, it is how you train your brain as you proceed. So I just told you to hold, and then you saw a P and you saw an E. What word in English matches to hold that starts with a P on your remote control?
Pause.
Pause. That is just a little hint of how you train your brain. Many times that people will sign and then spell it. Okay?
So this is pause.
That's word,
Oh.
pause. I'm telling you, hold on. Okay, you had a question.
Oh, I was just going to say, sometimes it helps if I spell along with them.
No.
No. It helps me.
Don't do it.
No, because your brain cannot function doing that at the same time effectively. Okay? So if you're if you probably ask them to slow down and do it again, and then you're copying them, right?
Well, if I watch them and if I'm trying to spell along with them, then I pick up the word easier than if I'm just trying to watch them and remember the letters, because
Yeah, well, I'm backing up though, because normally if a person is signing finger spelling they're not going to be slowing us unless you ask them to slow down and then you copy them.
Well, I tell them to go slow in the first place because I'm not a fast signer.
Okay. So what she's doing, she's actually doing letter.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Because
Which is a bad habit.
Yeah.
So to challenge yourself, you want to stop doing that because you're not wanting to do letter. Because if you're finger spelling like that, you need to, like this. You would, show me what you would do. Come here, right here. Because really, her
No more
showing
talking
this,
for me.
her showing this is what you're doing in your brain in English. Okay? Just saying. Okay, so turn this way a little bit. So if I was spelling, let's get a word from here. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she's missing it, just copying me. And I'm not slow mode, but I'm not at the turtle. I'm still spelling it, okay? Now y'all try together. Copy, sign me, see if you get it. Ready? Oh my goodness. Yeah, totally ditched that habit. Okay. All right, I think we've accomplished something.
What is that? What was the word?
Oh, see, I missed the W. Sign the W again. The way you're, see, I was somehow getting a V out of your W. That's where I was messing up.
Okay, well you have a handout right here.
Different people sign, like, I think when I'm looking at sign, I want them to be like, W.
Exactly, but did you see how the finger went down?
Right, so it looked like this.
I was getting a V from that. That's what
Yeah,
I was.
and again, you're going to have a variety of people signing to you, old, young, and oh, he said please. He didn't mean it. Okay, are we ready? I wanted to ask you, somebody who feels comfortable, come on up here and do it as a, you two. Y'all come on, let's show them. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay, now, she answered with a gesture.
I could have said yes.
Okay, now,
Or,
now let's go ahead and nitpick, okay? Thank you. Now, she signed ASL or English? English. Okay, English. So in this course, we're teaching ASL. Now, here we go. We're going to do it again. Well, how would we change that? Two things right off the bat. Topic first, and then comment, okay? And then what else?
a facial expression.
Yes, from this morning, what kind of question is she asking?
A yes or no?
She's asking yes or no. What happens to your eyebrows and your body?
Raise.
You raise your eyebrows for yes, no. You lean forward slightly and you pause.
I tried, but I was laughing.
I know.
Because I hate being part of it. I know that.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you and then let you do it. All right? So I would say, now I'm holding it. Okay? So go ahead. Now we're going to add the directional verb. You have a water bottle, but you don't really. How are you going to give it to her? If you did a directional verb, what would you do? You now have a classifier. So again, in this course, you are building on the concepts that you've learned. So you have a classifier. What was your classifier look like? It's a bottle. So you're no longer signing bottle. You're going to do the bottle. Okay, so now what would you do? You lost your classifier, so keep your classifier.
Okay.
And we normally don't hold it. We just, how do you hold it? You give it to her. Okay. Now we're gonna add something. And then you're gonna say, can I give it to her? So you're gonna classify, give it to her. You're gonna pass it to somebody else. You're gonna say, the water bottle, So you're gonna do directional, so we know, and you're gonna pick who, and we're gonna guess who the directional verb is going to.
So I'm taking it.
You're gonna sign it again, and she's gonna say, no, I'm not giving it to you. Head nod, you're gonna learn about negation. She's gonna say no, and then you pick someone in the crowd, and you tell her who to give it to. Here's the example. She's gonna do your asking like you did. Then you're gonna say, You're gonna classify her only. You're gonna head shake, no, and then you're gonna say, okay, so you're practicing that concept you just learned. Go ahead, so ask again. Good. Was it clear, the directional verb, who it was going to?
Yeah.
Give it to her.
Should I just went directly there, or and then I kind of moved because I was like,
Yes, but
honey,
yeah,
I'm getting this.
yes, we did set that up for her to say, you can't bark, she can. Okay, do y'all have questions about directional verbs? Okay, thank you. Good job. Well done.